Hello, 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 hello. Oh boy. Finally. Today, we are going to be starting off. Well, first happening yesterday's stream. But we'll be starting off today with some Dead by Daylight. Yeah. One button. I played like 2 or 3 games last night. And, phew. I ran into, two try-hard teams. And then I ran into a regular lobby, which then I was used to playing against tryhard, so I ended up downing them fairly quickly. But then I ended up letting them go, like I usually do. Especially in Ash, because, I mean, you're gonna get the pep anyway when you play a killer in Ash. Let's see. DBD creations and polybridge cutting. It was rough because they drove me absolutely crazy. They were an Survive with Friends, SWF, and they were essentially bullying me. And the sad thing is one of the games, the main guy, which I guess was a Twitch streamer or whatever, was running no mither, you know, and that's cool. I ended up downing him twice, just because he was running no mither. I downed him twice, and then the third time, I walked up to the hook like, you know, I could hook you here, but I'm not going to. And then I let him sit. I dropped him right in front of the hook. Just to kind of prove the point that, hey, I know you're trying to play hard mode, but, you know, you don't try hard and do all of that crazy stuff around me. I can step up the difficulty some. So they just try hard. I try hard. I take him down, you know, the main guy. I put him in front of the hook. I drop him there instead of hooking him and sending him on his way and ending the lobby, essentially. Because then all they would do is just basically gen rush. So I get him down fairly quickly. I mean, like, bam, like right at the end or beginning of the game, I take him down twice. All's good in the world. Like I said, I let him go, you know, all of that's cool. Sound warning. Go back up, and they're doing all of this craziness. I mean, like, bam, bam, bam. As soon as I get to the stairs, they're flashlighting, they're teabagging me, they're taunting me, they're doing, like, still, like, super tryharding. And I'm like, you guys don't understand, like, I just let your buddy go. I mean, I can go back down there and hook him if you guys still want to be toxic. But I was like, I'm not going to be that way. So one guy thinks he sneaks down and, you know, he's pulling the guy off the hook and things like that. And I just stand there. As you know, they're both escape basement and all of that. The next thing you know, I'm getting non-stop flashlighted. They're all just running around and essentially just being toxic. So I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna get angry at you for being toxic and playing with your friends and putting out content and all that. Fine, I'll give you a little bit of content. Start playing, you know, all's good in the world. I slowly start to systematically down them and, you know, hook them and things like that, until eventually the last one's hooked and they're gone. Yeah, keep in mind at this point they only had one generator left and they could have easily just walked away. Well, I guess they couldn't have walked away, but one could have at least escaped. Which I think at the end, I just left him laying on the ground and then I walked away and he found the hatch by the end. Well, I think one did escape. He had the orc for it, though. It wasn't the main dude, but it was one of his viewers. I just kind of knocked him down. I crouched by him like I usually do with Ghostface. I shook my head, then I stood up and walked away. And I was like, you know, if you find Hatch before you bleed out, you can take it. If not, you know, it's my 4-kill win. Go with faith. And I walked away and let him do his thing. He escaped. Good on him. He was able to find Hatch. Well, as I might add, when I walked away and then went back to see how far he went later he was unnaturally far, and when I checked his perks at the end, I didn't see any perks that make him fall faster, but hacker's gonna hack. Second game I played was a bunch of toxic survivors. All of them gen rushed, and I essentially chased the hacker the entire time. I stayed on him. I did, you know, the Dead by Daylight thing, but I noticed that no matter, you know, how much bloodlust or anything that I had, I could never catch this guy. He was running like kill shack loops and weak loops like that, to where, you know, if you get bloodlust, you gotta leave. The window never blocked for him. He had infinite loopage on kill shack and everywhere that he went. And I don't know, his game was just way too clean. But I'm like, you know, if I elect to leave him, he's just gonna hack and hold me hostage for the game. So I was like, whatever, and I followed him basically the entire game. I downed him towards the end. His buddies came and helped him in parentheses, even though I knew I wasn't gonna be able to hook him regardless. So I just kind of stood over his body till he crawled out and made it seem like, oh man, you escaped. Good job, buddy. And then I went on with my day. So the thing about hackers and all of that crap, they just want to feel superior in some way. They don't feel superior at regular gameplay because they suck. They don't feel superior in life because they suck. So they just want some sort of feeling of superiority. So all you gotta do is just kind of give them that nod. Give them that win that their ego needs. And they generally won't hold your game hostage, whether you're a streamer or not. You just kind of accept it. Play the game as you play it. Have fun. There's no need to be angry and shake your head and be a toxic killer. Because all that's going to end up with is you being held up in the sky or them holding you hostage for the duration of the game and making you DC. Essentially wasting all of the time you spent doing that. Kill shack totem, that's unfortunate. The thrill of the hunt, the last 4 games that I've played, I've been disappointed in placement of the totem. I have like 60 seconds to chase her, right? That's not worth that hit. Especially if she's gonna run in a straight line. Flashlight? Yep. There it goes. I might have to change the hunt. And that's a shame. So you act like you're walking away. here. Why would you ever re-jump wall? What? And then this person killed themselves. What is going on? You took away my ace in the hole, and you guys just... I had that happen yesterday too on one of the survivor runs that I ran. First game, some guy immediately ended themselves on the hook in Leroy Memorial Institute, and we got steamrolled. Somebody's around this wall somewhere. They see me, but I don't necessarily see them. That's what I heard. You're not the one that did that. Somebody else is around. Yeah. Waste that flashlight, baby. Waste that flashlight. I should have got that starstruck value. Mm-hmm. Starstruck value, baby. Starstruck value. I've had enough flashlights. Thank you very much. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. You know what? Somebody DC. I'll give you the escape. I should be moving at 4.6, even though it's on my shoulder. You didn't get starstruck, did you? Please tell me you didn't get starstruck. Wow, you didn't even look to see where my tear radius was. Starstruck value. What is with that little boost everybody gets? They're not using point tech. Did you say I'm letting you save her? Let her die. What a savage. So through the hunt, unfortunately, I keep getting bad totem spawns. And when I'm not getting bad totem spawns, I'm getting questionable totem spawns. I'm running 2 perks. He must have been doing a challenge. I wonder if all 3 of them were a party. I don't know. I know my man gave up when he jumped through that window. I hit him and then he jumped back through the window. I'm like, bro, you realize after I hit you, I'm stunned and can't move, right? There's no way I'm going to be able to pursue you that quick. It was just odd that he jumped back into me. I loved you. Or Huntress's Lullaby, that's what it was, not the Lullaby. I loved you, Huntress's Lullaby. I really did. That's just too cool. Blood Warden with Ghostface is too OP. Blood Favor ain't bad. I could go back to the Iron Brass build. I mean, why run no ad though? I'm generally not in a position to win back though. Meet the prompt. I guess that's good if I'm against a bunch of survivors that are toxic. To have an ace in a hole. I mean, Jolt's not bad. No about Sloppy Butcher. Spiders from the Shadow would probably be amazing, because most people are generally sneaking around the corners and all of that when I come nearby. I don't have that perk to where if you're holding somebody, you can basically essentially make the infinite strikes. That would be fairly good. I mean, I could use Franklin's. That literally would get rid of all issues with flashlights. Fire up. picking up, speed boost, less flashlighting, drop faster, bolting faster, huge, damaging generators, breaking pallets. It's only level 1 though. I don't know. Let's spin the blood drop and see what happens. And get monitor and abuse. Oof. Oh, there it is, Mad Grit. Suffer no cooldown from missed attacks. So I find that a lot of survivors like to do the Ooga Booga. If I play this, it'll be an insight map. Happens every time. So that's what I think I'll do, instead of relying on Huntress's Lullaby. I don't use any of Ghostface's add-ons. I don't really need any of this. Claustrophobia. Each time a generator is repaired, all window and vault locations within 32 meters of it are blocked. The thing is, I'm generally not anywhere near generators that get popped. I will get fire up. Really, it goes from 3 to 3.5. I mean, it makes sense, but that let's see. These two joined essentially the same time, but it doesn't look like they're any type of friends, so I guess technically they all joined at the same time. Just odd that it's 2 Neos and 2 Megs. It's only med kits, I don't see keys or flashlights and all of that, so it's chill. They want more chests, so one's probably got a a challenge. Also, when a killer picks up a survivor, he moves at 4.6. So if you're a nurse and you're wanting to use a speedier build that has like stackable speed abovs, or if you just have 2 survivors, picking a survivor up and then going after another one with him on your shoulder, you'll be moving at the original 4.6 speed. That is set universally through the game. All killers move at 4.6 speed when they pick somebody up, regardless of how fast they are. So if you want to run a backpack build as Nurse to essentially turn her into a regular killer after you teleport, you can do that. Unfortunately, I only have level 1 Mad Grit, which is an extra 2 seconds instead of an extra 4. I've never used Mad Grit at level 1, it's always been level 3. So I have all the calculations to extend everything out 4 seconds. So I'm probably going to make some mistakes, and people are probably going to get dropped. Alright. If you're new to Dead by Daylight, always go to the generator farthest from you. There's always a guaranteed survivor spawn. And if you don't see a survivor spawn there, that means they all spawn together. You want to check a medium placed generator from you. Which means the majority of them or all of them spawn together. Here's the medium distance. Tell you, they all spawned over here. And she just immediately threw. I'm just gonna shake my head. You're running a loop and I ain't even moved. What is wrong with you? Have you lost your gourd? I literally just stood there shaking my head because you dropped the pallet. Holy, I did starstruck somebody. Who's a starstruck? Ah. Don't hop on the boat. At least you're smart. You should have faked it. There's the starstruck value. I know you're over there. I'm gonna wait till this starstruck runs out and I'm gonna get you. What? Interesting. I just don't know. Stuck. And then you got stuck. And then she got stuck. And then she got stuck. Scooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Also, this perk ain't lasting for 16 seconds. Why would you immediately grab? Seriously? You didn't even give me a chance to walk away, and you immediately pulled. I'm not gonna penalize you by picking you up, but I am going to down you. I think you're with a survivor friend. Also, how is this chick still down? Noticed I didn't walk away, right? You should have probably started thinking. Don't hop on that. thought window was on the left side. What? Window was on that side. Interesting. Tell me more. I don't think she knew that I could crouch, and I think I might have figured her out when I crouched in front of her. She's like, oh, I'm gonna hide out of his FOV, and then I crouched down, and she was kind of like, oh, I see you. So you stopped running, so you're around this area somewhere. Alex done it? No? I'm surprised you kept healing after I had you. No. No 360. You're the one they left to bleed out. I don't know if I actually want to hook you, to be honest. They might actually just let you die. There's somebody nearby in this particular area, but I'm gonna let them get the unhook, because I think that's the only way to get unhooked. I also got star-stuck value. Why are you trying to flashlight me, weirdo? You're the one that I've hit twice, correct? Trigger my other perk where I could see her aura when she jumped back. See if anybody's dumb enough to actually look at me. Or not look at me. Everybody said, you better not still be here working on getting your teammates down, or you will be punished. I don't think you understand what's happening here, son. So do I go for just bleed out timers? How did I not get a grab there? Excuse me? I gotta pick you up or you're literally going to bleed out. Nobody used to sleep. Bye-bye. Why did I hook her, you might ask? Because there were 3 people left. And 3 gins left. They completed gin, so I completed them. This is actually an amazing 3-gen situation. Now, I need you to stay injured so I don't accidentally kill a So this time I asked him if I wanted to pick him up. He said no, so I'm gonna chill over here and see if they actually pick him up before he bleeds out. And they do. Finish that gin up so we can get out of here. Wait, how did she get to the other exit that quickly? Excuse me? So, that person was a hacker, albeit bad at hacking, because the door was way over there on the other side, and even if she got her sprint burst 99%, when I lost her, there was not enough time for her to sprint burst and walk out that other door, correct? I don't particularly care, because you weren't holding me hostage or anything, but interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, I never did a sound check, so my sound probably sounds terrible. Hello, playing as Ghostface again, I see. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Welcome, welcome, welcome. When my mouse has lost its mind. Oh, sounds good. Yeah. I don't know. Ghostface is just more entertaining to play than Doctor, which I haven't felt the need to try hard in quite some time. Well, except for like last night. Last night I wish I was using my Doctor against that dude or those people. It would have been a very, very quick game. But I do miss the aspect of playing Doctor. Especially when you have that one smug survivor who you literally just keep insane, where they can't do anything. You take that one health state, and then you freak them out and chase them all over the map, making them drop every pallet and do your bidding. They can't heal, because they're level 3 insanity. So they have to find somebody else. It's so good putting players in that position. They escape you, you just static blast them, and then find them again. And it's an infinite chase that never ends. Some people enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Or the thrill of the chase. I just like messing with people. I tend to be over aggressive and just end games extremely quickly. I think my shortest doctor game was less than 2 minutes. They all spawned together and I just went ham. And they were fairly decently ranked people. It was the old ranking system, which I mean doesn't really mean that much now, but they were lower ranked people. Like between the top 5. Very fun, very fun. Nowadays, everything's mixed at the beginning of seasons. Like, if you already get the iridescent, like 3 seasons in a row, or set some sort of limit, let them start at a higher rank so you don't get toxic lobbies as a new player. And if you're working there, I'm going to go find me my own gym. So we got 2 gyms over there popping. Maybe find killer. Interesting. Well, that just happened. And they are about ready to be put into a chase. Okay. Okay. That moment when. Oh yeah, time for by default start with resets now. I think. And then there's an add-on where it starts with all tracks now. Wasn't that the next one? He's not initiating chase, so he has to be setting up right. Wait, what? No traps here. What is actually happening? Trap that window. You spawned by kill shot. Did this to yourself. You just step in your own trap. Oh, that leg. Time to put down the trap, huh? fast. You just put down a trap. There we go. Now we got properly. Where you running from? You take that hit, son. Oh, definitely. When the killer comes, you take that hit. You know I can't go that way. There's a trap there. There. You happy? I stepped in the trap. You got your one down. I voluntarily gave you something because you're down to one. I don't think that's going to do anything, but it might. You never know. Family's going to camp up top, which is fine. I have enough progress that I'm going to pick up regardless, so I figure I'd get in. Don't go too fast, you're going to lose your one hit. Save your boy before you leave. What a scumbag. He actually left him to die. Oh no. It's good on him for getting 2 hooks. I respect the guy trying to save me, but it wasn't necessary. Just sad ranks of reset. I have to do the very bare minimum to pick up. And I got all of that. It's fine. No, I didn't get a pip out of that. Oh well. He deserved it down. I bullied him for the majority of that game. I probably would have made him rage quit if I would have flashlighted him, stunned him, blinded him. Pretty much would have just rage quit. He was having a let's see. Sure. Oh boy. Finding very quick games here today. Very happy. Ace. Oh, Ace. I'm not gonna lie, when I first started playing this game, anybody that wasn't present and didn't ready up, I specifically targeted and made sure they didn't leave the trial. Like, if you're gonna make me wait, I'm gonna end your game time by the amount of time you made me wait. Like that Ace not readying up, I would have targeted him. I would have ran past everybody, and first thing I'd have done is found him, hooked him, and sent him on his way. Then, when somebody took him off of a hook, I'd immediately find him again. And in the interim period where he was hooked, I would go gin patrolling and things like that, and trying to pseudo keep survivors from going for a save. But that was back when the game first came out and it was widely popular, and there really was no reason for anybody to go AFK. Things weren't this slow, because everybody was eager to play the new hide-and-seek killer game. Alright, so I hope she goes a separate way if she's even playing, so we can all go to different dinner headers and get maximum value for our time. I'll walk around the outside. Wait, is this open? Oh no, this isn't the place underneath with the maze and all of that. This is just a regular thing. Okay. All I gotta say is you're lucky they make it stun you. Are you trying to hit me? Mouse one me with the throw. Wait, what? You had throwing knives out, correct, when you hit me? And now he has no... There we go. I got stuck on the box on my 360, bro. I was safe there. That's it. So, that person thought it was put up a boom totem instead of finish off that dinner with everybody. Very interesting decision. 32 seconds, baby, let's go. I didn't even realize there was an exploding over there. How did we not finish this gym? It only takes 10 seconds. What did you do? Where is his red stain? There it is. Wait, now it's closed. What? Aw. Why is it closed now? It was open. It was open, dude. What do you mean? And see, I thought that was the powered door power, but for whatever reason it broke. You know, one of y'all should have taken it. Well, okay. I was gonna go try for a flashlight save, but this works too. Now he's gonna walk back over and tunnel me. Head out. Is every generator got progress on it? Just none have been finished? Is this what I'm coming down to? There's that one across that he kicked, but it's probably down to about half right now, so it's not worth running into it. I haven't been running the best of loops because I've been kind of trying to brute force this to get to the next match. By an extra door. I guess I should go and check out. That's not even the same gym. Yes, it is. I'm apparently lost because I thought there was a gym over here. Oh, I'm on the other side of the map. Okay. I went to the wrong side. I should have went that way. Where do you go? Telling me to hurry out, but I'm on my last foot. You have to understand that I'm not just gonna really throw my life away. He's on his way. Oh, it's just what? Is there lag or something? Because things just ain't acting up. Yeah, there's no gin up. But this was unlocked at the beginning of the game. Now it's locked. You're the one that set the beam totem earlier, aren't you? There's a totem around here somewhere. Unfortunately, he's preoccupied right now. I'll take a hit if he comes. got her. I am stuck. What is going on? No, Johnny, no. I need to get to the other side. I don't have power struggle up. I'm not doing this. I got all kinds of confused there. Holy. I picked up from it. What do you know? The game that I actually play bad in, I get picked up from. Versus the one that I actually play good in, I don't. New ranking system OP. Oh, deception. You finally showed yourself. I would rather run deception than power struggle. One of my meta perks that I used to run. I think it just, yeah. Scratch marks, or not scratch mark, yeah, scratch marks time it's added in. So give me deception. I was running Gary because of last night. Killers were camping. They aren't really camping that much now, so I don't need this. They're also running boon totems, so inner strength really ain't a good choice either. I should run desperate measures, but we're gonna run power struggle. Subpar, but yeah. When I did that loop earlier that had no palette in it, and I just looked and I was just like, why are we still here? Just to suffer. And Entity's like, yep. And then I inevitably ended my own run after he hit me by running into that fence instead of going around that corner. Sadly, I had to lower my sensitivity because, well, my controller breaks more and more by the day, and trying to get a flashlight save on controller when the controller itself pulls to the bottom right makes it extremely hard because I go to aim up, but then the flashlight goes to the right as I aim up, and then it sits there. I'm there just fumbling, fighting with the controller to get the flashlight save. And it looks very bad. Well, the left stick, the walking stick, is the stick that walks to the back and right. So you gotta balance that, and you also have to aim with the right stick. Which I missed the days where when you used the flashlight, you couldn't necessarily walk, but the aim was on the left stick. So you would just be running and looking at the killer, you would hold down the stick and then hold back, and you would always get the flashlight blind. It was just like brain work. Zzz, bam, zzz, bam. Now that you can move and blind at the same time, and it's the other stick, it gives me a very hard time. We are in Haddonfield. Wouldn't that be interesting to get a Michael Myers here? Right, Sure, why not? Let's get in the first chase by going here. What is that texture? I guess there is an oily texture. Another trickster. So what I was going to do is, regardless of which side he came down, I was going to use deception and run up the opposite way. Oh, it's the queen. There's also a totem there. I don't see anybody putting down a circle of healing in this building, to be quite frank. Out of here. For the old deception. I'm actually just gonna hide longer. Shouldn't check lockers on the way out, but you never know. That's why deception was always on my meta. And then when I get used to deception, you actually deception lock it and hop it immediately. And most times they'll just ignore it. It's very fun. I like the aspect of the game as a killer. The killer could stay and wait for me to come back. Or the killer could continue gen patrolling and stopping the other survivors from getting progress, which makes it viable as a game, because based on your decision, there's going to be consequences. And that's what makes this game so unique. If there wasn't any type of timed objective and it was just kind of like a hide and seek game, everything would be different. There's just a chest along the street somewhere around here. No, I'm crazy. Okay. This is the single one, correct? Oh, I know what happened to this person. Probably were grabbed by Shorty. He's being tunneled, however, we're getting a lot of distance. I don't have my speed boost that I can give him, unfortunately. Ooh. Oh, didn't make it to the pallet. I should have faked it. Well, I couldn't have. Now that I think about it, there is a gigantic shelf here. Oh, come on, power struggle. Let me do it. Where are we going? Oh. And the baby's already there. Interesting. The whole point was for you to follow me the 2 feet into this boom so I can get an 8-second heal off of you. Not for you to run over there and get slapped in the face. I'm so disappointed she didn't follow me the couple of seconds to this totem. Just systematically taking us down one at a time. I hear a gem, but I don't see a gem. So let me think. There's generally one right there. That's 1. 2's probably in a building somewhere that we missed. So I'm assuming 1's here, 1's in the building, 1's probably over where he went down now. So we might have 3-gen'd ourselves. But since she's kind of have tunneling people, it's fine. If we'll have time to do generation. I also can take another hook, so I'll probably just stick this generator there. They come this way. As a child. No, you're not going to kick it. I didn't want to jump that. I didn't want to jump that. I was pallet faking, game. What the hell? So I assume that I'm just straight up dead here, huh? And I'll stay alive long enough for you guys to finish your come on. Don't run straight into bro. Oh man, I'm dead. It's still pick up and things, so it's kind of if you were gonna save me, bro, you should have done it a long time ago. And you guys didn't even finish the generator. So is she about to get a double down here? 2 kills. You're just negligence. Nope, he got away. Oh, she had the ability to get 2 kills. And they don't even know. Yeah, I should have just stuck that generator and just accepted the down. Don't get grabbed. You should have finished the generator at that point. Now that down is coming. And none of them know that there's a generator crossing that they could finish. That's probably how he escaped. Look at that teamwork. Amazing. I'm gonna throw a survivor from because they're working very hard together. They're down in some sort of, which explains why I died, because I'm not part of their clique. Might be the end of this guy, though. He didn't even look backwards. He didn't try to from the exit gate. And in the end, there you go. She's unless she really screws this up. Oh my lord. Maybe she was letting him escape. Maybe that was or not. You might want to leave. Are you? You guys put in all of that effort just for all of you to go down here at the end. She's looking for totems and not even paying attention to what's going on. He's not even trying to crawl out, which is giving her an immense amount of power. She could just sit the midget down in between them two. Oh, she left. The no-ad panic. And there it is. You know, you guys would have just taken the time to save me. My gym was almost done. You would have saved me, you would have completed the gym, and you guys could have escaped and not done all this running. She got 3 of us down because of just sheer negligence. I might not have played the best, but come on, man. Shouldn't talk any type of smack because they have this coming. He might escape. She's not the best good in the house. He might get down. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get down. Don't get him there, he's just gonna pop the window. Or not. He still escaped because they are bad. I did get that tip up. That's an ether right there. Survive with friends. There you go. Oof. Oh, these things happen. Oh well. On to the next one. I'm actually gonna grab a med kit. Get the ability to heal myself. Play one of these because I can. And I dislike that part. But I guess I'll grab it so I don't have to see it again. The screen is frozen. Myself. Come on, man. After that. No, you're. The game first came out and it was. Well, the left stick, the walking stick, is the stick that walks to the back and right. So you gotta back. Unless you. I think I'm just going to restart stream because I have no idea how to fix this. So I will be back in a second.